We are here in BGC Taguig in the Philippines. If you're planning to visit the Philippines anytime soon. So this is Bonifacio High Street. This is what it looks like in the morning here in the Philippines. So, as you can see, it's a pretty safe community, and it's also very environment friendly, I should say. So you can rent this bikes. You just download their app, and there's a payment portal that can be connected to your credit card, and you can already borrow any of these bikes. So you can see here there's a big bookshop called Fully Book. There's 3 floors because, believe it or not, Filipinos love buying books, at least in this part of the country. And because we don't have a lot of good books in other bookstores, Fully Booked is raking a lot of money here. So here's what it looks like in the morning. Since it's still a school week or a work week, there's not a lot of people here. But at night, or when it gets to 5 p.m., there are a lot of people here already. So this is a day in the life. So we have 9 West, Tiger Sugar, an Asian company, I think. It's a mix of both. So they will be unveiling a big Christmas decor, a new one, because these chandeliers have been here for 3 years now, since the pandemic. It was still here when my friend was still alive. So here, I don't know when they will unveil this. Maybe the first week of December. So maybe I'll go back and check. So there's not a lot of people here right now. I'm sorry for being so talkative. Because you know, this is a guide supposedly for tourists. So there's Havaianas ba, where you can buy slippers. Medyo it's a bit expensive. And then there's this cafe, Luntian Cafe. So the prices here in 2022, they even tell you the amount of calories that they have. This is a new restaurant. I think I haven't seen it before. It's like this creepy store. Cool for enthusiasts. It's pretty cool. Not for the faint-hearted. And then there's Under Armour and an Italiani. So here, I think they should get this water clean. So here, there's part of it. There's the building of Info System and Core. And there's not a lot of people here in the morning because it's a bit too warm. But it's warm. So here are some of the favorite restaurants of foreigners, I think, of tourists here, because of the seafood. So if you're a foreigner here in the Philippines, here are the price ranges: 395 pesos, 775. You can have oysters, claudaddies. So safe to say, for one person you'll need $20 to $40, so you can eat well for one person. So for what can 1,245 pesos buy you? 3 meals, Italianis, and here it's an entire picnic area. Sorry. So this is rare. Usually there's a lot of people here, so this is very rare to see in the morning. Well, I came here because I'm gonna be buying books. So as a vlogger, I'm not really too fond of showing my face, more of the information. So we also have healthy options. I don't know, I think it's just common for the US and UK to have healthy options, but here it's considered a luxury brand. Here is a Filipino owned or Filipino Chinese brand, I think Figaro. There's good coffee and toast, I think. So we have restrooms in every corner. Oh, they improved their seats because Figaro is, and here are some artworks. See, from artists. I hear that the owner of Figaro is very nice. I think I've passed by him some time ago because he frequents the area. And then there's Brothers Burger, which I personally haven't tried yet. So I don't know if this is a helpful guide or anything, but if you're a foreigner and you want to go to the Philippines and you're in Manila, I think you should drop by in Taguig in BGC, because it's one of the safest places to be in. Okay, and here, as you see, there's Bench. It's a Filipino brand who makes use of Korean advertisers and fellow Filipinos too, because you know, Filipinos and Koreans, well, the rest of the world is just infected by the K. Oh, here is Leslie Mobo's Leslie Mobo's design for Filipino brand. Filipino designer for Bench. He is also the designer of the one who created the current designs right now. Is the one who is creating the designs for this month is a Filipino designer who was also the one who designs the dresses of the First Lady, Liza Araneta Marcos. So here's the daily life of Filipinos and expats, mostly digital workers and offices here in the Philippines. So actually, it's doing well. The Philippines is doing well despite the inflation. So praise God. So you see, you can try some Filipino dishes here. If you're curious, you can try the, well, fish escabeche, I think. But to be safe, just try the Bench sisig. Of course, there's a lot of Filipino restaurants that can provide better food, but for a start, today is October in 2022, and this guy, Kim Son Ho, is that correct? He's currently the advertiser for Bench. So he's currently popular in the Philippines. Filipinos love him. So yeah, there you go. If you want to save money and you're just alone, try the Angkas app. That guy, Angkas and Joyride, it's an app. You can research about it. The fares are cheaper, so we must download these apps. And my only worry is if you're a foreigner, you might be too tall for the bikes here, for the motorbikes here in the Philippines. But if you think you can fit in a small standard Filipino motorbike or bike, then, and you want to save money, then you should get the Joyride and Angkas app. Okay, you can just freely PM me for more questions. So welcome to the Philippines. This is just one part of the Philippines. If you want to check out the malls and what they look like inside and what you can find, there are more videos in my channel. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna have to go to the bookstore now and have some coffee. Well, I cannot recommend a good coffee area here right now. The good tasting coffee most probably is not here in BGC per se, in this area. I think it's coffee tastes better in Makati, a nearby city. Okay, bye.